Jason Duggar is a married man, the former, 19 kids and counting star, and his girlfriend Maddie Grace just said I do at a fall-themed wedding in Tennessee. The couple opened up to People magazine about their big day as they hosted 300 guests at the estate at Sweetwater Creek in Newport ahead of the nuptials. Maddie shared they were looking forward to having everybody together just to celebrate us, because you never get another day in your life where all of your loved ones are together. Jason, 24, is Jim Bob and Shell Duggar's 12th of 19 children, and his siblings played a big role in the ceremony, People reports. Judea was his best man, while James, Justin, and Jackson Duggar were groomsmen. Sisters Johanna, Jennifer, Jordan, and Josie were bridesmaids for Maddie. Guests prayed over the couple's rings in a ring-warming ceremony before Jason and Maddie tied the knot. Maddie, who wore a long-sleeved flowing gown, walked down the aisle to Sleeping at Last song. Turning page waiting for her at the altar was Jason, who looked handsome in a tan suit at the reception. It was dinner and dancing as the Duggar newlyweds treated friends and family to an Italian dinner with cheesecake and ice cream. For dessert next up, they are headed to Italy for their honeymoon. Jason and Maddie first connected on Instagram in December 2023. The relationship moved fast. By May, they were Instagram official. He popped the question in August. Duggar told People we really became each other's best friends, and it just kind of built from there. The journey is what has showed us that we are just perfect for each other. There's a new pair of newlyweds in the Duggar family. Jason Duggar, the 12th child of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, tied the knot with his girlfriend, Maddie Grace, in front of 300 family members and friends in a breathtaking fall ceremony on October 3, 2024, at the estate at Sweetwater Creek. Heads of the couple's nutshells. Maddie told People that the pair couldn't wait to mark the happy occasion with loved ones. Just having everybody together just to celebrate us, because you never get another day in your life where all of your loved ones are together, says Maddie. Especially for us, because I'm from Tennessee, and so half my family lives in Tennessee and Kentucky. And then we're moving to Arkansas. Just being able to see everybody in one place, it's just a big party where everybody gets together. The couple chose to exchange vows in MD's home state of Newport, Tennessee, because the gorgeous mountains and scenery were just perfect for their fall-themed nuptials. When planning their wedding, family was a top priority, as they noted that 8 of Jason's siblings were in the wedding party, including Judea Duggar, who was the best man. James Duggar, Justin Duggar, and Jackson Duggar rounded out the groomsmen. Maddie's bridesmaids included Johanna Duggar, Jennifer Duggar, Jordan Duggar, and Josie Duggar, the youngest Duggar family member. Their guests also played a special role in the wedding ceremony, as they got to pray over the rings in a special ring-warming ceremony. Jason wore a tan suit with a white tie, while his groomsmen wore similar colored suits with ties to match from Macy's. The bride walked down the aisle to Sleeping at Last romantic ballad. Turning page as she met her husband to be at the altar, and her longtime pastor, who officiated the ceremony. During the reception, the couple opted for an Italian menu as a nod to their upcoming honeymoon in Italy, and in lieu of a cake they chose cheesecake and ice cream for dessert. They then ended the night with a fun dance party with family and friends. The pair first connected on Instagram in December 2023. I kind of basically got lost on there. Jason recalls, I was talking with Jana. I was telling her, I was like, listen, Jana, you got to put yourself out there if you want to find a guy. So I was like, look, listen, I'm going to hop on here just to find someone, just to show you that I can do it, adds Maddie. But Jay found my profile just because he accidentally tapped on the notifications button. He saw my profile picture. He was like, oh, she's cute. It was definitely a God thing. Though there's no way we would have found each other. It was just crazy. A few months later, in May, Jason announced Their relationship on Instagram, with a carousel of photos featuring the couple dancing on the beach and embracing in the middle of the ocean, we really became each other's best friends, and it just kind of built from there, says Jason. The journey is what has showed us that we are just perfect for each other. Jason popped the question on August 24th, and they revealed their engagement with a joint Instagram post showing snaps from the proposal on the beach, where he created a romantic setup with candles, white flowers, and a lit-up sign reading, "Will you marry me?" As for what comes next, for the couple, they say they are looking forward to traveling and settling down for a bit. "I think for both of us, we're pretty simple people, really. It's like just doing life together," says Jason, "just being able to enjoy the next seasons of life and just be able to take those next steps." Counting on Al and Jason, Duggar officially marries Maddie Grace. The two have been silent about their wedding since announcing their engagement. Some even thought they were going to marry early next year, based on their hash saying spring 2025. But it seems there's been a change of plans, leading to their early nuptials. Keep reading to see more details about the newlyweds. In August, Jason made headlines after announcing his engagement with Maddie Grace. The counting on alum proposed to his girlfriend at a beach, which also appears to be the same beach where he shared his first picture with a Maddie Grace. Family and friends of the two celebrated their engagement. Many were also surprised that they were already allowed to do frontal hugs, despite their strict beliefs in courtship. But some fans think Jim Bob and Michelle no longer implement such rules after their show got canceled. Jason and Maddie Grace recently participated in an interview in which they shared stories about their wedding. The two tied the knot in a fall-themed mountain wedding at the estate at Sweetwater Creek on October 3, 2024. They tied the knot in front of 300 guests. According to Maddie Grace, they were so happy that everyone in their families was at the wedding, adding that they may not be able to have the opportunity again. She also explained that she and her family are from Tennessee, while Jason's side is mostly from Arkansas. Just being able to see everybody in one place, it's just a big party where everybody gets together, she added. Jason's groomsmen were James, Justin, and Jackson, while Jet served as the best man. Meanwhile, Maddie Grace's bridesmaids were Johanna, Jennifer, Jordan, and Josie. Duggar Jason wore a stunning brown suit, while his bride wore an elegant long white dress. The reception served an Italian menu, which is a nod to their honeymoon in Italy. The ceremony ended with a huge party with guests dancing and hanging out with everyone. Jason also recalled that meeting Maddie was actually a dare for his sister Jenna. According to the counting on alum, he once told his oldest sister that he needed to find her man to convince her he decided to look for his own significant other. As a result, he ended up with Maddie Grace. Maddie also revealed that Jason only found her profile by accident, but Jace found my profile just because he accidentally tapped on the notifications button. He saw my profile picture. He was like, "Oh, she's cute," she added before saying that God planned to make them meet. Maddie looked stunning as she walked down the aisle in a chic white wedding gown. The couple first met less than a year ago in December 2023 and became engaged in August of this year. Speaking to People magazine on the big day, Maddie said, "Just having everybody together just to celebrate us, because you never get another day in your life where all of your loved ones are together." However, it appeared that the Duggar clan broke one of Jim Bob's biggest rules during the celebrations. The family and friends in attendance all ended the evening with a huge dance party, a major no-go for the religious Duggar family. Jason and his closest relative all partied the night away. In a rare move for the family, none of the family were allowed to dance or listen to secular music, growing up in their devout Baptist household, with it being strictly off-limits as per Jim Bob and wife Michelle's rules. But it seemed the rule went out of the window in order to celebrate Jason's big day during the ceremony. Maddie walked down the aisle to sleeping at last romantic ballad. Turning Page, her longtime pastor, officiated the ceremony with many of Jason's TV siblings in attendance. Jidodea acted as best man with Jason's other brothers, James, Justin, and Jackson. Also being groomsmen, the reality TV star. Sisters Johanna Jennifer Jordan and Josie all acted as bridesmaids for their new sister-in-law, the Big Days. Wedding reception consisted of a full Italian menu ahead of their pairs. Upcoming honeymoon to the country guests, also tucked into cheesecake and ice. Cream for dessert after the pair opted to forego the traditional wedding cake. Speaking about what drew them to one, another Jason recalled we really became each other's best friends, and it just kind of built from there. The journey is what has showed us that we are just perfect for each other. Speaking of their future life, the 19 kids and counting. Star said, I think for both of us, we're pretty simple people. Really, it's like just doing life together, just being able to enjoy the next seasons of life, and just be able to take those next steps.